Dear Bob Costas, the unfortunate death of Jovan and Cassandra happened. I know your mumbo jumbo, something cockamamie wording is very precise and well meant. It is all NFL reviewed and teleprompted. I agree. Guns cause violence. The gun culture is out of control. It makes the government less in control. The government should control the people. Bloomberg has it right. Right on the money. Take away the big, extra bubbly Slurpees and sodas. Everyone has to make sacrifices. So the government must take away our spoons because spoons cause obesity. I am taking your cue, your initiative. I am turning my biggest spoon in. I'm sending it to you so we can collectively fight obesity. Please forward my spoons to the proper authorities so they can melt it down. Posse comentatus, forget about it. So the army can protect us on every street corner in America. Maybe make cameras or even tanks out of these collective spoons. We have to ban spoons. They make us fat. Windows cause violence too. People throw people out of windows. Buses run over people. Trains run over people. Cigarettes kill people. Knives stab people. Bathtubs drown people. Bob, I'm so concerned. If you do have a bathtub, which I believe you don't, because you are a responsible adult, please, if you do, send it to the scrapyard, melt it down, and send it to the military-industrial complex. So they can make guns to protect us on each street corner like in North Korea. The naysayers say that gun control is a ludicrous idea. The only people affected are the law-abiding citizens, and that everyone can buy a gun outside of legal channels. That's from Deb. I heard it on Fox News. I say, no, they're wrong. Guns cause violence. Spoons cause obesity. Joe Van Belcher couldn't have killed his girlfriend if he hadn't had a gun. He couldn't slit her throat. He couldn't have strangled her. He couldn't have poisoned her. He couldn't have thrown her into his pool. He couldn't have beat her to death or throw her off his house into the driveway. He had a gun. G-U-N. I have a spoon. And look at me. Look at me. I'm turning in my spoon. Bob, turn in your bathtub. It could kill someone. She'd still be alive today. This gun control makes me sick. Just like the Wild Wild West. Dirty aspect of it. Macho man aspect. I gotta have that spoon. I gotta dig into that frosty cream flavored chocolate cherries. Yum, yum, yum. Tasty. That inner city spoonster. wrap. Yum, yum, yum. Some people say some ridiculous stuff about me, and it really hurts. They call me Mr. Ravioli, that tender meaty inside and smooth doughy outside. Makes me just put my spoon so close to my heart. I'm out of shape. I'm not healthy the way I need to be. I need to get off that spoon. Well, I saw you at halftime on the NFL gun control hating session. I saw an opportunity. I was like, yes. This is what hopefully will turn my life around and get me going in the right direction. Bob, call in the spoons. Go on air and call them in. At least register them. I can do it. I gotta get rid of my spoon. I can do it. So can they. So can you. On CNN Fat Busters, the Japanese were told to slim down. Being fat is illegal in Japan. 36.6 inches is overweight. I saw this personally on YouTube. Companies and government agencies must now measure the waistlines of all employees and family members over the age of 40. Women over 35.5 inches and women over 33.5 inches and men over 35.5 inches are considered overweight. Why is this, you may ask? Why? Why are the Japanese so fat? Because along came the American hormone-laced GMO fast food. Voila! The Big Mac. Large greasy fries and a lethal aspartame bacteria feces Diet Coke. You need that aspartame. Yeah, baby. Total calorie count 1,300. What? That's more than 2 times the Fukushima radiation enriched Japanese healthy fish and tofu meal has. It's called spoon culture. What's wrong with chopsticks? In Japan, they measure your waistline. In America, they should measure your spoon. They believe if one suffers, everyone suffers. When I send in my spoon, I'll get chopsticks. That'll teach me. I have come to the conclusion that I refuse to live in a country that lets this happen. This collective problem exists and has to be fixed. Look at the people in North Korea. They're not overweight. I bet they've got tiny spoons or no spoons at all. When they get fat, they cry away the fat. Just like at their great leader's funeral. They cry and cry and cry for days on end. They're not fat. On another note, in Israel, they don't have victim disarmament zones. They have at the U.S. schools. In Israel, every school has lockers full of guns. I just don't know why terrorists stopped going there. That just makes you wonder. Bob, help us change this. Take our spoons and cash in at the recycling bin. Go to Governor Cuomo, and turn our spoons into him. He can pay you for them. He can have a mandatory spoon